Hi there, my name is Christy, aka Crafty Mama, and the other day I went over red flags for vendor stores and I thought I have to also showcase the positive. So I want to talk about green flags today. There's so many. There's so many great things that all these stores do and I I appreciate them so much. So these are widely based on all my experience in stores. I've been in several stores throughout the past 8 or 9 years, something like that. Um, I have my crochet stuff in two different stores in two different areas of Metro Detroit, and I love them. I am so thankful and so comfy at these stores, and then I can just sit back and relax and crochet like crazy. And I know that things are going to go well in the store. So let's get to it. I wrote down 12 different green flags. Now there's tons. There's tons. There's plenty of green flags, but let's get to it. Okay. The very first one, enthusiasm for new vendors. I think that's so great. I think it's great that when they get a new vendor, they're like, look who I have here. Look, check out this new vendor. And I think it's especially great when they tag the vendor's business page, because then it's like, hey, go check out their other stuff too. This is what we have right now, but go check out more. It also kind of encourages custom orders. So I think that's great. The next one, number 2, lots of communication. Most of these is about communication. I'm really big on the whole communication thing. Let us know what's happening. Us as vendors, we can't be in the store all the time, right? So I think that's so great to see. I think it's great to share what customers are asking or saying about your stuff. That is really great. So let's see here. I also think it's great when stores have a totally separate Facebook page or group message or whatever it may be, or even maybe like a weekly email filling us in on like what's happening, or just like an open forum for us to discuss things or share, hey, I just dropped off all this stuff. Do you mind using these photos that I took of everything? Okay, great. So then next, the next one, number 3 for the green flags, is a heavy social media presence. I think that's such a great green flag. Like, I think that's so amazing. They're posting every single day. They're sharing out to different local Facebook pages, showcasing different vendor things, just communication. Hey, we're going to open up a little bit late today, or these are the hours for the day. This is something new that came in. Is just something like heavy social media presence, I think, is super important this day and age. Not required, but I think big green flag. Okay, next one, always coming up with new ideas. I think it's just it's nice to see that spark, or hey, what do you guys think about this, or I saw this idea, I want to share it with you. Again, communication. And that kind of leads into like talking about the growth that they want to see for the store, or some goals that they have for the store. I think it's always great to see. And then so the next one, okay, gosh, this one I was actually kind of hesitant to say, but I think I notice it, and I think it's a huge green flag when they pay employees to run the store. So you have the owner that's there, and then you have a couple different employees or family members or whoever is running the store. It's nice to see the owners there, of course, but what I don't want to see is burnout. Like, I have seen that before. I have seen that the owner is there 7 days a week from open to close, is getting DoorDash, for food, or like bringing in food, and just, you can tell that they start to feel kind of trapped. They aren't taking vacations. I feel very bad for that. So it's good to see when employees are coming in and able to work, even if it's a vendor. I talked about that in my red flag thing. I think it's, even if it's a vendor working off their rent, it's someone that's a familiar face. It's someone that is familiar with the store, can answer basic questions, or maybe like they're really in depth and can answer like any kind of question and can set up a custom order for you and all the things. I think it's just great when they pay employees to be in the store. Okay. Next up, showcases all the vendors and their items in the store. So we're not just seeing the same vendors over and over again. We're seeing like a little bit of everything that's throughout the store. Also me, I can't always be in the store, so I'm shopping the posts. I am looking at every single item in the post, and like I shop the posts. I do. So I don't know if you do that, but I definitely do. That's why I think social media is so great, because it kind of gives you a virtual tour of the store, even if it's photo by photo. Let's see here. Next one. Oh, I love when stores host events. I love it. Love it. Like any kind of event. Hey, I'm switching the store over from season to season. It could be that kind of event. Birthday bash, huge. I think that's so fantastic. And I also think it's great when they host events and then pull other vendors in. So I have like outdoor vendors, or if they have space inside the store, doing a little pop-up vendors. I think that's great. Let's see. One of the stores I was in just had this plant bingo party. That was sweet. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So that was awesome. Just like these new things, host events, classes. That's like a little mini event too. I think it's great. It's good to see. Brings in other people that maybe wouldn't be there, or has your frequent shoppers in to, have a nice little event for them. I love them. Love events. Oh, I also saw, it was like a little farmer's market type event at one store that I was in before. That was really cool. And then they stopped doing it, so I don't know, whatever. Let's talk about the store hours. So green flags for the store hours is that they have a variety of hours. So like during the day, but then also are considerate of people that work, that maybe don't get home until 5 or 6. So they're open till, 7 or 8, even just one day during the week. I think that's fantastic, because I know my husband's like, I would go to the stores, but I don't even get home until late. So even on the way home, they're closed. And I know other people, they've said that too, even though the stores, they can be open on the weekend, but you're busy on the weekend, right? So it's like, it's just nice to see a later hour day during the week. Big green flag to me. Now let's see. Oh, this might be kind of newer, or maybe since COVID, but I think it's great when stores offer pickup orders or shipping. Yes, because what if you don't exactly live close, or you're busy and you still want to shop the items, right? You still want to purchase those items. So shipping, fantastic. Huge red flag. Or green. We're talking about green. Oh my gosh, how many times have I said that? Hopefully I said green throughout this whole video. We're talking about green flags. Green. Okay, so, this is another communication thing with the vendors. So I like when stores communicate events coming up, like store events, or hey, Halloween is coming up, or like fall time, I want to get the stuff in here by the beginning of August. Like that was a big communication thing with both the stores that I'm in currently. They want fall stuff. Like, when do you want the new season, or when do you want the holiday stuff? Like, tell me exactly when, and it'd be very mindful of that and making sure that we get stuff in there to accommodate that. And then any kind of like local event. Hey, there's a sidewalk sale coming up, or there's a store next door is having an event on this day. Let's, be prepared for that. I think it's great to communicate the possible influx of customers in the store. I think that's also good too. And then how about the last one? Keeping up with trends. I'm not talking like this has to be like the trendiest store, but having some Neatos or some squishies in there. The goose craze is really popular right now. Or like the different grandma crafts. Okay, those are pretty popular right now. Or just keeping up with the trend forecast. Hey, it looks like sunflowers are in, or lavender's in, or these are the trending colors. Like, even just kind of being aware of that. I think it's fantastic when store owners are into all of that stuff. Now, it doesn't have to be, make sure that all of your stuff is fitting in with the trendy stuff, but if you throw in whatever the color of the year is, or the colors, or, you know, the whatever is trending. I can't even think straight right now. But so I think that's really great. Again, when the stores are just trying to keep up, trying to think about the possibility of different sales or what people may or may not be looking for. So that's it. Those are my 12 green flags. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, these are all my opinions. These are my thoughts, not yours. Maybe yours. Maybe they could be. I've been a vendor in stores for a long time, and I'm noticing a lot of stuff, and there's things that work and there's things that don't. And I think there's some really, really great stores out there, and it's because they have a lot of green flags and not a lot of red flags. And those are the stores that I want to be in and I want to be involved with, and I will give it my all to be successful in the store and be ready for anything that they have, any kind of idea that they have coming. So thank you. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe, like, comment, whatever it is you need to do. I would appreciate all the things. And yeah, stay tuned for some other videos that I have coming up. Again, this is my idea folder notebook that I am going to be filling out. Lots of ideas up here that I need to get down here in the notebook, and then I need to get in front of this camera and show you guys. All right, have a good day.